So when did this happen during your last start?
Yeah, I would say pretty late in the game, but obviously that's how I just felt a little sore after the game and just kind of didn't really recover after that.
So as the start was going on, you didn't really think it was that unusual?
No, yeah, so it was just normal soreness, but yeah, next night it was kind of, or the next day wasn't as good.
How surprised were you when you got the MRI result that showed that?
I don't know about surprise. I was just very thankful it wasn't, nothing like very serious. So, it's a kind of a silver lining. Sucks, but I think it's a pretty good case scenario for what it is.
Do you think there's? I know you just got the shot. They told us there's going to be some pain tolerance situations as the season goes on, or should that shot basically take care of you having to feel that?
I think that's a hope. I don't know for sure. Kind of heard some different views on it, so just hoping for the best.
How do you feel now after getting the shot?
I feel a lot better. Now that I got it done, had a day to kind of let everything settle in. So, it feels significantly better than it did last few days.
Do you expect to have an operation on this after the season?
I don't know. I know that's kind of on the table, but just trying to get through my next start.
Have you talked to any other pitchers that have dealt with this or pitched through this? Kind of what it's like, what it entails to make sure you're able to kind of pitch through it?
I haven't talked to anyone yet, but I know some guys have given some examples, but I haven't personally reached out yet. So.
Do you know how big it is?
7 millimeters?
Is that big?
I have no idea. I mean, it looks big on the screen, but it could be really small.
Sean, how hard is it to know if it's going to bother you going forward? I know the cortisone would take care of the inflammation and all that stuff, but is it tough to figure how it's going to impact maybe after that?
Yeah, I think I don't really have any frame of reference. Never dealt with anything like this before, so it's definitely something new for me. But I hope it's not not like just grinding every single outing. But I think that's how it's just this thing kind of subsides and it will pitch.
You said you felt it during your last start. Was there any point where you're actually pitching through it, and how did that feel?
I would say probably my last inning, maybe second last inning, kind of started feeling. I was like, this is kind of sore. I didn't really think anything of it, and then just the next day it was like, I knew it was like, oh, this is not feeling the best.
Did they tell you why you could deal with this with cortisone and not a surgery up front?
Yeah, I think it was just, it wasn't like, it's not like that serious, I guess. It is, but it's not like, Tommy John or something like that. So, I don't think surgery's kind of on the table right now. So, it's something that I know guys have pitched before through it. So, I think there's all the confidence there. I'd be able to do that.
So there's no risk of it rubbing up against the ligament at some point?
I asked that, and the doctor said no. So.
And just given the injuries that the pitching staff has undergone, just how much are you itching to get back out there?
Very. I can't express how excited I am. I feel like I'm so close, and having hiccups like this is very unfortunate. But I know we're doing everything we can to make it right, and I'm gonna pitch the best of my ability whenever that is.
Other than this, obviously, just how have you felt pitching-wise with stuff and everything like that?
Yeah, the first few outings weren't just trying to knock the rust off a little bit. Last outing felt a lot better. The results aside, I just felt like I was able to throw all my pitches for strikes, which was such a huge boost. And that was it felt really good. So that's why it kind of sucks right now that I got to take a little more time off, but just continue that and we'll be good.
David mentioned middle of next week you should be able to get back in there if all goes well.
Yeah, from what I've been told, it sounds like that. I don't know exactly the date.
What has this year been like for you? Obviously, pretty clean bill of health. Going back to maybe 2019, I think it was, 18, 19.
Yeah.
What's it been like kind of going through this? Obviously, just not being able to help the team.
It's not fun. It's not exactly how I wanted to start. His contract out. It's very frustrating. I felt like I've been doing all the right things, and just like the oblique. That was it sucks. I don't know. It's not fun. I wish to be out there very bad. So, at the end of the day, I can't really think too much on it other than just doing all things I can to get back out there and help this team win.
All right.
Thank you.
Sean.